how to use words for you and not against you. Words are truly a magical force, and it's actually our biggest really capacity as human beings. I mean, we are the only animal that can speak, that can express ideas and fears and love and hate. Words, we can do amazing things with words. Words. We can tell someone how much we love them. We can encourage someone to become their best version. We can tell them, you can do it. I believe in you. I know you're going to get this. And encourage this person to be the best self, to make them feel better just by using words. That is beautiful and I love it. But also words can be used as black magic. As everything in life, there's always two sides. And we can also use words as black magic. And you know what's very interesting? That when we tend to use words as black magic, most of the time is with ourselves. We talk to ourselves so bad daily because we have to live with ourselves, right? Let alone if you spend too much time with yourself. You'll probably drive yourself crazy. I do. And I'm not afraid to admit it. I did drive myself insanely crazy because I'm very negative towards myself. So all this inner voice, because I always believe we're two, the person that speaks and the one that thinks. You might be doing something, but there's always an inner voice telling you things, telling you look fat, you look too skinny, you need to be taller, you need to dress better, you have a horrible face, you've got acne. There's always that inner voice, and it doesn't tend to work in our favor. It's actually very hard to get that voice to work within our favors. Really hard, and it involves so much self-work and so much affirmations and talking out loud and telling yourself, what you're telling me, honey, is not the truth. I know the truth, so shut up. But anyway, I'm going to tell you why we need to be impeccable with our words. What does the word impeccable, which is basically perfection, where does that word come from? So impeccable comes in a bigger scale from Latin. Means sin in Spanish, which is with, and peccatus in Latin means sin, pecado in Spanish. So impeccable means without sin, no sin. What is a sin? A sin is just going against any belief you have, right? Anything that you deeply believe within yourself, going against that. That is considered a sin. So when you're sinning, you're going against something you believe, which means you're doing something that you do not really resonate with. And if you're going against something you believe, that means that you're going against who you are. And if you're going against who you are, you're going against yourself. Okay? So now we know the origin of the word, and I believe that now we're going to be able to understand better why we need to be impeccable with our words. So now this has not only become a religious word, but also a moral issue, okay? Because if you are sinning, you're also going against yourself. You're neglecting yourself, you are rejecting yourself, and therefore you are sinning. If you're rejecting yourself, who you are, your essence, the things you believe, you are sinning by treating yourself badly. Because when you are neglecting yourself, when you are rejecting yourself, what are you doing? You're literally treating yourself bad. You are treating you as if you're nothing. You truly are. Okay, now we know the origin. And you know when you think things that you're not really thinking subconsciously, it's like, once again, it's you and this annoying inner voice. And you're just living your life and you're trying to be positive and you're like, today I'm going to have a good day. Knowing that it depends on you, but it feels like it doesn't, because she or he is always talking and driving you insane. So you're just going happy in your life. I'm going to drink my water, do some sport or do my skincare. And then the voice tells you things. And somehow you accept those thoughts because you believe they might be true. If you didn't believe these thoughts are true, you will instantly reject them. This is also something you need to realize. That when you hear that The only reason why you are taking it and getting that poison in your body, it's because there is a small possibility that you know or believe that that might be true. What your voice is telling you might, in fact, be true. You are fat. I tell myself that all the time. And I think that the beauty about this channel and this video is to be honest. I don't want to hide. I want to be as vulnerable as I am, and I'm very vulnerable. I tell myself all the time that I'm fat, that I look ugly, or that I don't look good enough, that I'm not really skinny, or as skinny as I would like to be. And the only reason why I feed that thought, which is something we're addicted to as well, is because I believe it's true. If my mind told me something really random, such as, oh, imagine, a stranger knocks on your door, or like when you watch a movie, a scary film, you're scared, right? And then you're going to the bathroom, you finish the movie, but you still feel scared, and you go to the toilet and you're making dinner, you're going through the hallway, and you're like looking to, because you think something's going to appear because you're scared. However, that thought, you don't feed it. In the moment, you do feel a bit tense and scared, but it briefly goes away because you know that that is not true, and you know there's no possibility whatsoever that that might be true. So because you are fully aware, both of you, that there is absolutely impossible, that you see randomly a ghost from the movie in the hallway, you briefly let it go. Your brain knows there's zero possibility that might be true. When you tell yourself, oh, I'm fat, you subconsciously believe that that's true. So this voice ends up convincing your own self. And the issue is that this is just so addictive. Because also when your mind is telling you things, it feels like there are things that you need to solve. So, oh, I'm fat. You need to solve going on a diet. That's how at least I see it, and many people see it in their minds. Oh, I need to go on a diet. I'm fat. Or, oh, I'm just going to wear baggy clothes and just forget that I am fat or whatever. But it's because you are believing it. It's because there is a part of you that believes that might be true. We're not saying it is, but we believe it might be true. Overthinking and feeding the thought is very addictive because it's the necessity of feeling like there's something to solve. Oh, why am I thinking about this? What if this happens? What if that happens? You can't solve a thing yet. You waste all your energy and all your time in trying to solve it because in your brain, you just know that you can't function until that's solved, whether it's in a way or another. So it's very hard to manage. But you need to be impeccable with your words because you are two, your brain and the one speaking. What you say out loud, this voice, she never talks out loud like I am speaking. She's talking to me now, but it's not this. So, and I know that it might sound weird, but I know if you get it, you get it. And it's very powerful knowing this. How you speak out loud, okay, is going to be able to shut this down or manipulate it. And this voice is always manipulating you. So you need to make sure that what you say out loud, even if you do not believe it, you need to even lie to yourself, okay? Because the main goal on the long term is that you're able to change those freaking thoughts. Because you've probably been having this for years. Just you being unkind to yourself. You not being impeccable with your words, with yourself. Please, talk out loud nicely. Just do a tiny challenge. Be like, okay, for a day. Because we know we're saying a day. If for a day you do this, oh my gosh, you're like, that's crazy. All the times you're going to find yourself having to stop saying something bad, that's crazy. And if you think maybe you're looking in the mirror and you're thinking you're fat, you're too skinny, you're not saying it, but you're thinking it, say out loud, I have an amazing body. In your mind, you're still going to think, oh, I'm lying to myself because I don't see that. But I promise you, if you start to get used to being impeccable with the words used for yourself, in a short period of time, I'm not going to say it's going to fully change suddenly, but you're going to see an improvement, that your life is going to change. You're going to find yourself seeing yourself nicer, not treating you as the last piece of trash on the street, because you're not. You're not. And I don't know who told you are, but it's so important. I have done it, and honestly, 1,000 times I need to stop myself, because I've realized all I do is treat myself horrible. All the time. I'm walking in the street. Oh, people are probably judging me. Oh, I look so bad. Oh my God, this is not fully clean. Oh, my makeup looks so bad. Oh, my face is not this enough. Oh, my hair is not long enough. Oh, I don't have enough quantity. All I do is self-negative talk. Of course I'm miserable. Of course this wins, because I'm doing nothing. I'm just accepting it and fitting those negative thoughts into, yes, you're right, I'm a piece of shit. Into, yes, you're right, I'm a piece of poop, unworthy, and I do not deserve anything nice. And honestly, everything starts from how you talk to yourself. And at first, when I started to read about this in several books, I thought, who do you want to fool? I'm just negative. Like, I genuinely thought, there's no way. Like, honestly, I'm the most negative person on the planet, okay? And it's a daily fight. But I truly thought that there's no way I can change this. You know, everyone is just lying. You can't change it because you are who you are. You can. Yeah, you're not suddenly going to be like, oh, flowers, butterflies. You're not going to be like, I don't know, you miss a flight. You're going to be like, yes, I miss a flight. No, but you're going to change, and you're going to find yourself not demolishing yourself daily. I mean, that's something, isn't it? I mean, that's a big point to start with, because it's the tiniest things that we tell ourselves every day. You're not going to get that job. You're not good enough for this. You're not tall enough. You're not skinny enough. You don't have enough of a nice face. You know, people probably think you're weird because you don't talk so much. And it's all these things that we talk and tell ourselves daily, and we think, oh, that's just how I am. We just think, oh, they're just tiny words. Tiny words are making your life. They are creating your life, and they are creating how you see yourself, and they are creating all the insecurities that right now you're thinking about. All those times you tell yourself those things, this is how you feel now about your body the way you do. And that's also why I feel the way that I do about my body, is the things that I say every day, and I'm realizing, yeah, every day I'm telling myself this, no wonder I believe it. Yeah? And this is always going to be there, but you need to be stronger. And no matter what he tells you, because this voice always manipulates you, you need to contrast. So you need to keep, no matter what you think, you keep telling yourself in the mirror nice things, and you keep telling, I look amazing, I have a great body. Whether you think it or not, I don't care. I don't care. You know, when you see or meet someone that you don't really like as a person, and you act because you need to be kind, because you're not going to make a scene, and you're just friendly, even though you think they're not really nice people, and you're like, okay, but I have to be nice, you know, I need to be a good person. Can you just really not pretend with yourself? I mean, please, you can pretend with yourself. And yes, you're going to be thinking, oh, I'm lying to myself. Who cares? I guarantee it's going to change. You need to be like, oh, I love my body. Oh my gosh, I look so good. Oh my gosh, you know, I love being short. Or I love the fact that I can buy medicines for my acne. I love my hair. I don't have so much quantity, but it just looks really cute. It's going to change. I'm saying this now as a general thing, and I'm feeling better about myself. It's actually insane. And this goes also with how you talk to yourself in terms of like negativity in general, not just about your self-image. Because when I say don't talk to yourself negative, I don't just mean on physical scales and or personal. When you go in life, yeah, because I know how we are, if you are like me, and I go in life like maybe, I don't know, I'm going to, let's say, a restaurant, and it's a nice restaurant, and for some reason I feel, you know, my family is working class, I'm not used to nice things. Now I'm in a nice place, but this is very rare for me. So I'm not used to any luxurious things really, even though I've had all the best things in the world and I've never lacked the main important things. So, you know, when I go to nice restaurants, I feel out of place. I feel I don't deserve that. And in my mind, I keep thinking, I don't deserve that. Oh my gosh, everyone there is so rich. Everyone that has so much money. I have nothing. Like I'm just literally super surviving. And like I go in the restaurant and I walk weird. I'm so nervous that I sense. And this used to happen to me in the past. My dad always told me, why are you walking weird? So I'm walking to the restaurant and I'm so nervous that I'm acting strange, okay? Like just not being able to walk properly. I don't know. This used to happen more a few years ago, not so much now, even though I live the same way on my inner self. That's also been negative. That's also being negative because you go there and you are thinking you're less deserving of being there than people that go there all the time because they're really wealthy or they have a rich life. And you go there and all this be nervous, oh my gosh, because everyone there is going to be so rich and everything is going to be so superficial and I don't fit. All this is also negative self-talk. And even if I don't think otherwise, I've started to be like, because it's so hard, because it's like I believe that, truly, you know? So I tell myself, I deserve to be here. I deserve to be here. I'm amazing. I love being here. I deserve it just as much as them. I'm going to pay my bill, which is the same prices. I'm not poor. Because being poor is also a lot of how you've grown up, you know. So I'm not poor. I'm not less deserving. I look amazing. They look just like me. And I look just like them. No one looks better than me. I don't look better than anyone. I fit perfectly here. And that has helped me to, in a scale, start to enjoy those things because it's taken me so long to think that I deserve that. So that also is being impeccable with your words, to say out loud nice things like I deserve it. It's so important because if not, it's going to consume you. You're not going to enjoy anything. You're always going to see yourself bad. You're going to think you have a bad body now. You're not going to like your body now. And then if you decide to have a family, your body is going to change. So I think then you will completely lose it. So doing these things, I think for me personally, is helping me so much as well for the future. You know, because I want to have a family and I'm thinking, oh my God, you know, when I have several kids, your body might look amazing. You're creating life and any change is a gift, but it's not going to be easy. And it's like, if I already don't love myself, let alone when that happens, because I'm not going to become smaller, you know? So it's very important to know how to speak to yourself. It's so important because once you're impeccable with your words, you start to feel happy. We think that our life quality revolves around going to a nice restaurant, having loads of friends, or going to the best, hotels, and it's not true. We think you can't be there and be miserable. I've been there recently because I haven't experienced really super crazy places as a child. Sometimes I've been in a nice hotel and I haven't enjoyed it because this is not right. This is not right. I've been to nice restaurants, as I've said, and I haven't enjoyed it because this wasn't right. So you could be in the best hotel that all the famous people go to. It costs €1 million. I don't care. And if this and this is not right, you're not going to enjoy it. What really, really, really shapes your daily life and your quality and how you feel about life and whether you're super happy and fulfilled or not is how you feel about yourself every day. It is truly the smallest things in life that make the biggest difference. And we really need to realize, because I've realized this recently in the last couple of months, that if I continue to live the way that I've lived for years, it doesn't matter that I accomplish all my goals in life, I'll never be happy. Because I have a daily fight against myself. And until I make peace with myself, it doesn't matter if I live good moments because I'm not fine. So I hope this video inspired you. I've started to do this, and honestly, it's very hard. I'm not going to lie to you. It's hard, very hard. But it really makes a difference. Just spend a day, please. Spend a day and then come back here. A day, every time you're going to say something negative, you shut up. You're like, no. You swallow those words and you change them. Imagine I'm going to say, oh, maybe the room is not ready. And it's like, I don't say that. I say, I'm sure the room is going to be gorgeous. You know, you look at yourself and you think, oh, this dress looks like crap on me, Jesus. And you say, this dress looks so good on me. And then you turn. I promise you, just a day. Because most of us, and I guess if you're watching this until now, you're like me. I feel you. I do. Too much. I wish I didn't. But it's crazy because it's like 80% of what we speak during a day, through times of day, 80% is negative. 80% is negative. Positivity. And in a day, you're going to be like, wow. You're going to realize how bad you talk to yourself, how you sin against yourself. And you're going to be more also, I think, aware of how positive it is to be impeccable with your words. And I think this also helps you to just have all this beautiful energy that some people have. I feel like all these people that have this gorgeous energy are so positive, have such a good heart. And you're like, how can they just light up every single room they walk in? I think it's because they've mastered this. And they are somehow so much at peace in their heads that it's just, they're like, I love it. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Now I'm trying to think I deserve to be here because it's a nice hotel room that I was able to book. Thank you to Sabin. And yeah, I'm trying to think I deserve it because I'm kind of thinking I don't know what to do with so many nice things. I'm not used to this at all. It's truly a dream. So yeah, I love you. I'll see you very soon. Please like this video, subscribe, and welcome to my channel if this is the first time you're here. And I love you. I do. I really freaking do love you. And yeah, it's gonna be okay. Be impeccable with your words. See you in the next video.